Whoa, 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 what a game. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Movie Talk. We talk football, and I'm back. I know, I stayed away for a while. Been busy, I know. Um, I don't know if I should just try and do a recap of all that I missed. Maybe I'll just make another video for that, or maybe I'll just. No, you know what? Save it for another video. What a game. What a comeback. Okay. Yes, I get it. We're all excited. I am excited too. I am excited. It was a brilliant, in fact, it's the perfect definition of a game of two halves. You know, we were terrible in the first half. I didn't watch most of the first half. I'll admit it. I came in and I saw the scoreline when we were down by a goal, I think, and just watching it, and I'm like, what's going on here? Why are we playing so badly? This isn't nearly what we even played against Napoli. Well, what am I saying? It's pretty much a replay of Napoli. In fact, if you missed the Napoli game, you kind of got your recap on this one, because I don't know, but this time around, it's so hard to point to throw blames here and there. I hear a lot of people saying Liam Rossignol made a lot of changes. Yes, I'll admit it, 7 changes is a lot. However, most of the players that performed in this second half, that's besides the ones that were subbed on, were also terrible in the game, first half. So that's why I'm being cautious here. I don't just want to blame Liam Rossignol and say, oh man, and even at that, even if you blame him, come on, look at it. He played during midweek. He has a big game coming midweek again against Arsenal. And he has to rest players. It's only normal that he rests players. So I don't know what. Yes, 7 changes is a lot, but if anything, this also points to the lack of quality in this squad. We have quantity, yeah, no doubt, we have quantity, but we don't have quality. You can imagine spending 90 million on two practically useless wingers. So it's just terrible. And even Pedro Neto is not levels. He's trying. He's a hard worker. That's his biggest asset. He's a hard worker. Most people call him a road runner, but he's not Chelsea levels either. We have Esteval, whom I can also understand why you have to rest him. I guess because we have a big game coming up. And a lot of people saying, oh, Cole Palmer himself didn't have a good game. He didn't. But then again, there's a bit of understanding there, because form won't just pick up just because you've recovered from an injury. It takes time. Look at João Pedro, for example. At some point, I was starting to think that we abandoned the real João Pedro in America. I just came up with a clone in England. But look at it. Form's deep, and form can come back. Look at João Pedro now, absolutely having the time of his life. This is 6 goals and assists in 5 appearances now. The guy's just turning around. In fact, he's starting to look like the João Pedro that I saw, the João Pedro I was teased with at the very beginning. That's at the Club World Cup, you know. And I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm happy, but. Yes, we could say great comeback, great this, great that, but I don't want us to be how do I say this? I don't want this to be a thing. We don't have to make a comeback if you came prepared. You could actually kill the game off at 60 minutes. You don't have to be a goal down. You don't have to always wake up, in the second half to play game. The game actually starts in the first half. So I as much as I love the comeback, I don't want this to be a thing. Yes, it's good. You can banter a lot of people say, oh, premature, you know what, 2 minutes man, you, the haters and all of that. But I don't want it to be a thing. We don't have to be a goal down or goals down. I don't like it. If you're going to dominate, dominate. You know? Yeah. And then again, I really don't have any problem with Liam Rosino. In fact, I am absolutely indifferent towards him. He's starting to grow on a lot of people, yeah, but for me, it hasn't hit it for now. But I have to give him his flowers. When people were busy gaslighting this man about other games, I was like, look at the fixtures. I know a lot of people will come and say, yes, but Chelsea often struggle against these smaller teams. Yes, I'll admit that. But for me, you want to show me levels, do it against the big boys. And so far so good. The Napoli performance was good. And why I'm going to give him his flowers is because there's this saying, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know about it. They say the first half is for the players. Second half is for the manager. So if the game is looking well in the first half and it dips in the second half, you kind of know who to point at. But if the game isn't doing well in the first half and switches in the second half, you kind of know who to also give the glory to. So this is me giving him his flowers. This last 2 games of Chelsea has only shown so far that Liam Rosino knows how to switch things up to an extent. He actually is showing the signs. He actually did show the signs at Strasbourg, but you have to look at the quality, the material he was being dealt with at Strasbourg, which brings me back to the Chelsea owners, because I know it is their thing. In fact, it is what even played a significant role in the last 2, or should I say, let me just say in this particular game. Because if we had quality, enough quality, Chelsea probably would have been able to cope with West Ham, at least. Come on, respectfully. You should have been able to cope with West Ham if you had enough quality. But because we lack quality so much, especially at the wings, I mean, look at Cucurella. Cucurella is a left back. You have no business in being 4-6 yards away from the post. But he had to. He had to step up. Shout out to him. He probably would have been my man of the match if it wasn't for João Pedro. But yeah, if I had to pick 2 men of the match, I'd say João Pedro and Cucurella. But it is what it is. We are where we are. We have what we have. I just worry that going forward, especially with the demand at Chelsea, I just don't know what these owners will do to Liam Rosino. Because I said this in my previous video, every manager, every human being who you may think is a yes man, once they get a taste from that delicious pot of success, trust me, even the yesest of men will want more and they will demand. And that is where the fallout begins with these owners. Anyway, I'm jumping the gun, but let's see how it plays out. So far, so good, Liam Rosino. Good job. Good job. I'm at a place where I can't really hate on. I can't blame you. Neither can I praise you a lot. Because as much as this comeback is great, we don't have to be, 2 goals down, a goal down to have a second half of brilliance. The game, like I said, starts from the first half. It doesn't start from the second half. But great performance. Liam Rosino. For those that will say I'm a hater. Look, I'm clapping. Liam Rosino, brilliant. João Pedro, keep it up. Cucurella, the boys, all of you, congratulations. Beautiful comeback. I'm loving the tears. I'm going to go watch some more games and be on social media scrolling and just laughing and lipping up the tears of our haters. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another one. I will try to be more consistent. I'm sorry. I apologize. Hands up. My fault. My bad. I've had such a busy time, especially in the month of January. But yeah, we'll keep things going from now on, hopefully. And I'll see you guys in another one. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I missed. Let me know if you agree with me, whatever it is. If you want to call me a hater, flip-flopping, whatever. Just in the comment section, I'll be there. Trust me, I'll be there. And I'll see you guys in another one. Take care and God bless.